What's good, everybody? It's your boy Ropes. I was wondering whatever happened to this fight with Brandon Rios and Victor Ortiz. I thought that this fight was happening, and I was wondering whatever happened to this shit. So I went and I looked into it, and come to find out that they were never really in serious negotiations for this fight. There was nothing ever agreed upon. I thought that it was signed for whatever reason months ago, and I just stopped hearing about it. But apparently, from what I found an interview with Victor Ortiz's trainer, and he was saying that the money was just way off. They wanted more money, and the fight is not going to be made. That they actually turned it down, and I just think it's a bad look for Victor because Brandon is saying that Victor doesn't have any balls and he's scared to make that fight. But when I ran into Victor, okay, he told me that he actually ran into Brandon Rios in Vegas and that he actually hemmed him up, walked up to him and told him that he was going to break his motherfucking jaw if he didn't stop talking shit. And he said that he told Brandon Rios he better sign the motherfucking contract. So I was thinking, okay, well, I know if you told Brandon that, I know he's going to sign the contract so that we can finally see this fight. I mean, the money should be there. Neither guy is at their best right now. I think that their best days are behind them. But still, I mean, it's a sellable fight. There's a storyline there. These guys have history. They've known each other since they were kids. Victor was telling me how he felt backstabbed by Brandon Rios because he was the one who brought him to Ventura, California, from from Kansas, right? I think that's where he's from. Yeah, he said I was the one who brought him from Kansas, and he turned his back on me and all that type of shit. So there's a storyline there, and I think that it's a 50-50 fight. I really do. I think that Victor Ortiz is the better technical boxer. I mean, he really is a good technical fighter. The only issue with Victor Ortiz is that he has heart issues. I mean, we can all pretty much agree with that. That's not a secret. Everybody says that about Victor Ortiz. All right. He's quit more than a few times in fights where he possibly could have won if he just had it continued. Then you have Brandon Rios, who's definitely on a decline. He lost his past couple of fights. Both fighters were stopped in their last fights. Victor Ortiz was stopped against Andre Berto in the rematch, and Brandon Rios was stopped for the first time in his career against Timothy Bradley. So everything makes sense to make this fight right now. Brandon Rios is a very rugged, tough guy with a good chin. Keeps coming. Um, he'll take punches to get his off, and when he gets his off, he frustrates his opponent. I remember when he fought, what was it, Anthony Peterson, Lamont's brother, and he got so frustrated with Brandon that he low blowed his way out of the fight. He just went ahead and said, I'm just going to disqualify myself. Brandon Rios is a very, very tough fighter, man. He can take a lot of damage. He can dish it out as well. So that's what makes this fight interesting because you don't know what's going to happen in this fight. Is Victor Ortiz going to outbox Brandon Rios? And he has power too, so he can possibly stop him too. Or will Brandon Rios will to keep coming forward and keep pressing the fight break Victor Ortiz and make him show the heart issues that he has again? So his trainer said that the fight isn't completely dead. I don't think that it's going to happen next for either guy. But I hope that this fight eventually takes place because I think it'll be a great fight to watch. But you guys let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think that Brandon Rios can beat Victor Ortiz? You think it'll go the other way? Do you think that this is a good fight? Do you think it's marketable? Do you want to see it? And do you believe that Victor Ortiz actually ran up on Brandon Rios and bitched him the way that he told me that he did? You guys leave your comments. I'm out. Deuce.